Hello everyone, today is Thursday, November 7th. It's about 10 minutes after 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and I have another live trading video from Trader Jim. Before we dive into that, I just wanted to show this chart. This is an 88-tick chart of the DAX trading at the U.S. Open, and I'm using the NASDAQ 500-tick template. I haven't renamed it yet, so if you're interested in trying this, just use this template. You should already have it. The only difference is the profit target is 70 ticks. The daily goal is 750 and 550 loss limit. Main point I want to make here is off the open range. This is an automated trading setup that I've showed many times, or you could do it manually as well. When I say manually, I mean engaging the auto trader at the first pullback, and that's what's happening here. So this is a great setup. Any trade off the open like this that's positive and then buying the first pullback, this is what traders do. And if you just simply had longs only checked and you turned on the auto trader, say anytime after this, it would have taken this trade. So this is just a great setup and fully automated, a great trade. This 88-tick chart on the DAX, I haven't been tracking it that long, maybe about a week, but it's been doing quite well, and this is trading just one single contract. Okay, let's have a look at Trader Jim's video for today.
All right, November 7th, about a half hour before market open here. So here we go again. Making those new highs. So as I said in yesterday's video, trading above 82.07 brings 82.55 into the picture. They spiked it, went all the way up to 64, and now retracing. Now, I cannot at this point be bearish unless we are below that 82.07. Even below 82.07 would not necessarily make me bearish. It would just mean, again, an attempt at 81.80. So, as of right now, I am definitely thinking longs all the way. So for this morning, I am definitely thinking longs. Still got like 28 minutes, so I'm not exactly sure yet what template I will use. Just like yesterday, it looks like it might work out for me to be home in the mornings for the morning session and then leave at around 11:30. I don't know if I'll be able to do it every day, but at least for now, the people I work with are nice enough to reschedule the meetings to a bit later on in the day. It's just much better trading time than after 11:30, 12 o'clock. All right, so I'll see you in a few minutes. All right, a few seconds before market opens, looking higher, cannot, my methodology does not allow me to take a short at this point unless we start breaking 82.07. I have another template running at the same time. I will show it. All right, so here is the long. I think I forgot to mention that this template is a funded account. $500 stop and target, 2 contracts, 40 and 80 ticks. I don't know if I showed the computer clock yet. Come on, here we go. So I had to wait a couple of minutes for prices to test that low over here. And the auto trader waited patiently, and once confirmation came in, took a long. Now this template has no filters of any kind other than the simple precision trend. So as soon as precision trend went bullish, that's when long came in. If I'm a bit out of breath, I'm on a treadmill as I'm doing this, trying to sit as little as possible. Okay, target 1. You know what, just in case, let me trail it here because the 55 could prove to be some resistance area. By the way, this is the second template account I'm running at the same time. This one is also a funded account. This trading only one contract. Where am I? Here. 750 and 550. Trading just one contract. Same template from yesterday. Right. Let's see where we are here. So this account is now trailing because 75 ticks were hit. So it's trailing by a bar. Probably going to get stopped out here on the trail. So we're trying to do everything at once. Yep. Okay, so I'm up to 291 on this one. Going to keep the longs on. But now that account's going to need the template. It's going to need the retracement for it to take another long trade. All right, yeah, so they stopped me on the trail. Now I'm going to wait a little bit. Walked away and missed this move here, but that second account is working. And this was the second long after taking this. Maybe if I make it bigger. That stop on the trail after 75 ticks, then another long, and it's in the trade right now. I'm going to trail it. This is, obviously, when we reach these kind of numbers, retracements are possible, and as we're going higher, the volatility seems to decrease. So just going to have to keep protecting profits. So there are some advantages and disadvantages with trading only one contract. So the biggest disadvantage for me is the idea that you can't scale out. You're either all in or you're all out. So that's a disadvantage. The advantage, of course, is that you can allow your stops to be much larger. You can really give the market an opportunity, for the trade an opportunity to work itself out. Not to say, of course, that you can't get stopped out. Of course you can. But, one contract is half the risk amount of two contracts. But I do like the idea of scaling out. And that's something you cannot do with just one contract. And going back to the question of the one account, I mean, realistically, if you're trading one account, because there was a question regarding small accounts. So, well, first of all, what is a small account? Different people might define it differently. So let's say a small account is a $5,000 account. All right, and then one contract for that is appropriate. I mean, really, realistically, are you looking to make $750 a day on a $5,000 account? That's a bit kind of unrealistic, right? So if you have a small account, maybe $200-300 a day should be your goal. So, like in this case, for example, you would have met your goal. Because percentage-wise, if you think about it, right? So $5,000, if you make $250, that's 5% in one day. So I mean, just to put things in perspective. So, I mean, the target here is $750, and it's doable. This template did many times meet the $750 target on trading just one contract. But if you do have a small account, maybe that's not the goal you want, just to be realistic. And if they take me out, I'm going to wait. Maybe trade again when I come back. And sure enough, they took me out for 27 after commissions. So again, this idea that trading one contract, 750, is definitely doable in great kind of volatility, which now we don't have. So the strategy for this kind of an approach, for me at least, would be to keep protecting profits and then just wait for retracements. There probably will not be great retracements, but there should be some retracements. And then just slowly grind the account to its daily target. Now, unfortunately, I do have to leave in about 40 minutes, so I'm limited with what I can do here. Well, I've been home for about half an hour. Now it's going on 3 o'clock, and nothing is happening. So I'm probably just going to have to stop here. So I just have two partial. Oh, they're really selling them now. Broke through the 55. That's interesting. So as I was saying, well, actually now, if it's just a stop run, this could be interesting. So, you know what? Maybe I spoke too soon. I'm going to leave the longs on and see if I can get filled on a long. As long as we're above 82.07, this is still all bullish. This is just them playing games. So let's see if I can catch a long here. Here is the long. And real quick, how about that? Oh, and then out on the trail. Let's see now. No, now actually I wonder, was I out on the trail or, because it says 2 at that price, I wonder if it hit the daily target and then it was just all slippage because of the fast price action. I am not sure, but at least I got something. That was really interesting. I was just about to give up. This one, 500, right? Yeah, 500. So, not sure why it took 2 out. Do I have any? No, I have no trail stops. So what happened? Yeah, it looks like what happened was trading 2 contracts, it hit the daily target and then just the price dropped, and all this is just really bad slippage. It happens. Okay, well, I am definitely done for the day. It's getting late. Might have to trade the Globex. It all depends how they're going to close on the day. As long as they continue to close daily above 82.07, that would keep me at least temporarily bullish. See everyone tomorrow.